Every Tuesday, you can get yourself a copy of our newspaper, iDiskiTV, for absolutely free. Every shop right in the Gauteng province, you just go there, get yourself the paper. And on Fridays, the paper will be available across the nation on our website, iDiskiTimes.co.za. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting, iDiskiTimes.co.za. So, Muramawanda Matoho is rumored to be training with Supersport United. Those who are journalists who are getting paid to be Hawks and Eagles, they've seen him. So they've already seen him with Supersport United, but we are Jima. With Supersport United. So that's a good thing for him, Muramawanda Matoho. I remember the hype that came with Matoho when he was playing at Celtic. We were asking ourselves if is he going to go overseas? And then the Kaizer Chiefs unveiled him at number 3 statue because they were still negotiating with Max Shabalala of Celtic at the time. He's gone on to have a good career at Kaizer Chiefs. I think he won 2 league titles, Nedbank Cup, and so on and so forth. And then he's moved on now. Supersport United, Gavin, Junior Khanye analyst. Interesting because it's undisputed. Tyson, what was happening with him, Pirates, he just declined for whatever reason. Whether it's the pressure, there was a decline. No Ndlovu, specifically. Whatever was happening from Supersport United, Orlando Pirates, he kind of declined. But then go Supersport, a little bit, they were playing a little bit better. And in fact, I was so impressed with Tyson Flatwayo that when I was doing my team of the season, I thought, I'm going to put him in that team of the season. Matoho, is that the right environment for him? The right coach for him? Are you happy for him that he's got a club?
Let me start with the congratulations to Mchi. That's easy with South Africa, man. Then to stop with the player, and then it's gone.
Yeah, over 30.
They must leave that thing. I mean, Gunama player, they still doing wonders. Gule H. Abu Pisquet, they still doing wonders. Though he's leaving Barcelona now currently, but Mboni didn't let that age, but age is just a number.
You see Pirlo when he was maybe 38, 37. Pirlo was still playing in the UEFA Champions League semi-final. Ibrahimovic was still playing very competitive football, 41, 40. So there are players who can play good football at an older age.
Messi now is still playing. Bonile una 38. More or less in Tangayam, Messi. And South Africa may never stop this thing because I especially even no master age, but even if they say I'm a player more than 30, they are no longer playing. It's not working. How many years they've been doing it? This 7 Zelangan. So if we're not doing the right things, Velis was exposed, a second age. So I'm happy for them, Chita. Compliment for him. What I love Gavin Han, though I differ philosophy, philosophy him and Cody Nigasin I differ philosophy. But what I love about both of them, they give people chance. Gavin Han, Cody Nigasin gave me a chance. Guma respect. United in weird rehabilitation after 6 months. Nobody besagang for in terms of PF, but he gave me the chance. Gavin Han, I've seen him giving you Tyson. No specific love. Go Supersport. What revive a career. And Tyson, I'm happy for him, he's doing well. William Suter, style of play. Sam Suter, the way Kevin wants him to play, William Suter. And he's back in fitness, confident. Because confident without him, no more fit and stuff, you're not going to work to anyone. So I'm happy for Tower, and I'm sure Kevin Mbonile Kaizer Chiefs work. He had a chance to work with Tower. I'm sure in terms of the level of discipline, ngoba discipline yazwe emphasize no coding into bebayenza I differ philosophy yabo, but giving people chance, I love that. Into engibathandela yona inhliziyo enhle banayo, and because mele ube nenhliziyo enhle to give another person, because that person is going to get paid, career is going to be paid after umndeni wakhe. So Nkululeko, I'm happy for Tower and izomsutu Kevin, because once he get match fitness, indlela adlala ngayo Tower play smart in terms of technique wise, but Ariel is going to win balls for you. He's going to score goals. If you go up front, he's got so many vital goals for Kaizer Chiefs, especially for Stuart. Stuart. So, Namanje Kevin is going to work. I definitely, if once he can get his confident, match fitness, is on him and Tyson there at the back, create a red competition, experience. It's all right. It was difficult for Amanyama team with DSTV Premiership. Top 5 bazobakhona nami I say, because baluze as a coach I think it is decision I thathile ukuluza the clock to Kaizer Chiefs ukuthi alete that experienced defender I think izomsebenzela.
Yeah. No, I mean, my worry is that the idea of them being competitive is that surely, I know ukuthi baluze uMukwena, Mbule, no goalkeeper Ronan Williams, their captain. They still finished in the top 4. And they still lost quality to Thapelo Maseko. I'm like, surely at some point this is going to harm you. This thing of constantly losing quality players and not replacing them. Because, I mean, these are defenders. We're talking about a defender. You've just lost your great attacking asset to Thapelo Maseko. So if Thapelo Maseko had anything to do with you finishing in the top 4, he had a lot to do with that, right? He was not the only one. No, Patrick Maswanganyi was a good player. He went to Orlando Pirates. If you lose those good players, I'm thinking that it's going to affect you finishing in the top 4 next season. I want him to finish in the top 4, but you have to replace that quality. You have to replace those young kids who were so good. If you got 30 million for them combined, 30 million, 20 from Sundowns, maybe 10 from Pirates, Maswanganyi, Masego, what are you replacing them with? Ureinas had to go back to Stellenbosch. She's not coming back to Supersport. So are you replacing that quality? Kabuza has left. Unama injury, Chrobla. So I'm worried that I don't see them finishing in the top 4 because of that.
Yeah, iDiskiTV Premiership standard is secret. Other teams, what are they doing? Question yami leyo. Mangit bazofika lapha kulelo. I mean, same team that is going to play. Leqede ku number 2. It's the same team that is going to compete this year. So adding
minus Maswanganyi, no Thapelo Maseko, which is those 2 boys. I think they are worth 15 goals. Yeah. 2 of them. Yeah. Are you replacing those goals?
Yeah, unange. Less, you see, less pressure. Yeah, less pressure compared to Kaizer Chiefs. Njengondlovu struggle at Orlando Pirates. Bega manje unjani lapha. Tyson as well struggle at Orlando Pirates. Look at him there. So,
but it's not a goal scoring option. If you look at the Ilandwana Maseko choice, that kid was a nuclear weapon. That kid was a rocket. That kid is worth 10, 15 goals alone. If you combine goals and assists and the impact here, Kenju. So I don't know unless they sign 2 other attacking players who are good. I don't see it. I want them to be competitive. I want a different winner, but it's going to be difficult. I don't know what's going to happen.
Truly speaking, indlela dlala ngayo i-continuous like ikho. Nami I don't believe if you win ugly, iphinde kibe question mark. I don't like to win ugly mfethu. Akube continuously. Either way bazokubhaqa. But if he was playing ngendlela grand, but he believe yakhe, philosophy how he believes. So right, they lost the diamond fit, especially Mfana, because it's another dimension. I mean, so skillful, individual brilliant, him alone. But they still have a issue. Mfana Ndlovu said, "I'm going to make a man with Sundowns." He's still there. Cause, I tell he's still there. The goalkeeper. After Ronan Williams, these lone players, because of less pressure, Lababuya corner. Lapha I think bafike lapha bazi express ngoba iDiskiTV Premiership njengoba ngitshela labantu abacompete nabo it's only as ngisho Sundowns. Yes, they competing Sundowns, they like it or not, they are competing against Sundowns. Pirates ngibonile last season they did well, winning 2 trophies. After Sundowns won 1, I give them compliment to them. Question good maintenance nabo ngikhuluma ngayi, but other teams, what are they doing? Mina sibe never nkule because angeke City they're gonna do well. We're not too sure. Sibabonile last season. We're not too sure season ayikaqali. Mele basiprove by playing. So Supersport, because of they understand each other. Le team igcine ku number 2. Ngendlela bebadlala ngayo ubabonile. I think akusukuthi they were combining but scoring goals. Ngawo lama set piece bewasebenzela. Though they set pieces anybody's ball. Ngikhuluma ngama corner kicks, free kicks. We understand maximum football on a counter attacks bebasebenzela. So understanding each other corner, but amanye ama-team mina the reason banika that benefit of the doubt ku top 4 top 5 bangafika ile ukuthi amanye ama-team wona I don't think azokwazi ukuthi acompete nabo ngoba standard of DStv Premiership secret inkuleko so I'm happy for him. I'm sure Gavin wants to get confident and fitness level of fitness. Defense bazo consider less goals.
Matoho, so I think it's I think given that he didn't play the whole season with Chiefs, and you guys were asking ukuthi njengoba abongezana nabokwenika benza amaphutha emuva kweKaizer Chiefs kungani ningamniki ithuba uMatoho. I think number 1, good for him. He's 33 years old. He's got his move, and now he's training with Supersport United. If he gets an opportunity to play, we saw what Gavin did to Tyson Tlatrayo, revived his career, and also they just lost to Ditlhogo to Chiefs. Maybe that could be a good partnership. What do you think of that move if it happens?
Mr. Keo, if you can remember, I used to say there's a coach, there's a development coach. And it's very important that people didn't understand that. A development coach, he wants to develop players. He wants to continue to develop and develop and develop. And then a coach, he wants the player that is ready to deliver the job. Yeah. The reason why Upitso is the best, I want people to go back. He was a development coach, Upitso.
Yeah. Once upon a time.
Yes. And then he came to a level where even himself, he decided to say, but now I can't be a development coach now. I need to deliver.
Deliver results?
Yes, I need to deliver. So he needs to be a coach. He can't be a development coach. He needs to deliver, and he needs players that they will deliver. So why I'm saying this, Mr. Keo, I'm saying this because Gavin Hunt, he's very smart. In the sense that I think the technical team anayo, they're very smart in terms of developing players. Because remember, the season is before Kala said to Gavin, also end up at top 4. Yeah. Before you are good. You know why I said that? It's because I spoke to him, then I understand the way he does things. And even now, everyone was like, oh no, they are finished or whatever the case may be. But when you look at them, then you ask yourself, good, hey, Tyson. And that's a Tyson that we know from the national team. So now, I'm saying to you, watch who's going to fight for the league with Sundowns next season.
Oh no.
Trust me.
Not the league.
Trust me. Mr. Geu, you know, this guy, I know this guy. I've been from way back. I've played, when I was playing, I was against him. I retired, I've watched him. I spoke to him. Mr. Geu, watch the space. This guy, Gavin Hunt, you know, I remember at some point when we were saying, all of us, why can't you go and coach the national team? I'm saying to you, watch the space. Remember, he beat Sundowns. He played a draw with Sundowns. Watch the space.
All right. Quickly on the issue of Matoho. Yeah. Of course, everyone, the perception is that if you're 33, it's almost over. You finish. Do you think he can still give us 2-3 seasons? Will he be a good fit at Supersport?
Very, very good. Mina for mina, Mr. Kiwa, unchablega kulu guti. I just hope Gavin Hunt would give him that opportunity like it did to Tyson. But I trust him. And the way Gavin Hunt akona umanage akona ma players work. Don't be surprised. Back to Africa Cup of Nations, but Matoho as a lapaya.
I'd be very surprised, but thank you very much, Mr. So-and-so.